We're doing a different kind of video. My roommates are home. I don't want to film in my room, nor do I want to set up a face cam today. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the mic. I'm in my closet. So what's going on, guys? It's Jackie D. Pax. We're going to be talking about Magic the Gathering today. I want to know y'all's opinion on this, and this is just something that I want to share and leave it as a discussion for us. As I mentioned before, I've been playing Magic for a long time. On and off for around 12 years, I would say. Through those years, I have played countless other games. I've played countless tournaments and collected countless cards. But the thing that always brought me back to Magic was the deep level of immersion. Not as deep as D&D, but you yourself are an asset to the game. The game is built around the idea that you are the mage. You summon creatures, cast spells, and use artifacts that you've gathered as you visit each plane, making you a planeswalker. The thing that first ignited my love for Magic was being 12 years old and seeing this photo of Jace and thinking, oh, that's so me. In recent years, Magic the Gathering has opted for a new series of cards known as the Universes Beyond. As one might imagine, this set is often exploring these universes beyond that of Magic's. Universes such as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Final Fantasy. I'm going to be pretty open, I don't like this. I didn't like this originally when the first couple of sets came out. I remember being in my LGS and seeing Lord of the Rings and Godzilla, and Lord of the Rings I can kind of excuse because it's fantasy, which is why I come to Magic. It's for the fantasy elements. It's the reason that I love those books as well. But I still just didn't like the clash of IPs. That's just a personal thing. Besides it being another example of a butterfly effect with Fortnite at the start line, a brand they later found a way to collaborate with. I want to believe that this isn't a cash grab to exploit an extremely loyal fan base as well as appeal to collectors in an attempt to further pump the card market. And honestly, I feel like I did in the very beginning, but as of late with Wizards of the Coast's inability to formally recognize their workers who have begun to unionize, which you can read more about in the description of this video, I feel Wizards is realizing that they have an ability to exploit their players too, just like their workers, in any attempt to make money. In recent years, it's no secret that the trading card game market has been exploding, with the main focus being on Pokemon. What's strange is that it isn't the cards that are really good for the game that are selling at such a high price. It's art cards, it's variants, and just Pokemon that are overall popular. Examples being Charizard, Pikachu, you know these guys. It feels like this is Wizards' attempt at making Magic mainstream. Bring in other more popular IPs, add them to your game, and drive card prices up. Because our market has expanded from extremely loyal Magic players to extremely loyal fans of Spider-Man, My Little Pony, and The Office. But it absolutely ruins the immersion for people like me who fell in love with Magic the Gathering. I called on Rakdos Shredfreak, I gathered an army of dragons, I fought angels and gods, and now I stare at Sephiroth and Shredder. And my opponent is also expressing how excited they are to add Doctor Doom to the deck this next set. To me, this feels like watching Lord of the Rings movies, and then in a post-credit scene, Spock comes down and explains that he's also looking for Smaug. I understand the wicked combos and crazy powerful cards from the Universes Beyond set. I understand the new mechanics Wizards tries to put into the sets. I just believe that when you launch a branch of product revolved around IPs that are outside of your game, and you notice that pre-release sales are dropping for those specific sets, while your mainline Magic sets continue to break records for attendance and involvement, your response should not be to make Universe Beyond sets more powerful, or to print more. It's no secret either that Magic has a thriving competitive community, loyal players and pros who have been playing for almost 3 decades now. And to continue playing at a high level, I don't think it's outlandish to say that you need to be looking at the game through a wider lens, taking into account all cards from all sets, and especially for standard players. Most of the Universes Beyond cards have been some of the strongest cards I've ever seen in Magic, which forces players into a corner where they have to accept the powerful card as an asset, or fall victim to it. Now, I know not everyone plays Magic for flavor or immersion. I understand not everyone is involved with the story, and that is strictly a card game, which is also fine. This is an opinionated discussion from someone who has loved Magic for a long time. So please feel free to share your thoughts and offer other points of view. I'd love to know a newer player's journey to Magic, and if these Universes Beyond sets got you into the game. Please do that by leaving a comment below. You guys can subscribe if you like, and yeah, thank you guys so much for listening.